like we are waiting for these people.
Yes.
Okay, we're just waiting. As you're waiting for people to join,
Yeah.
let's wait for the people to just join the live stream over here. Let's know actually where you're watching us from. Kindly, when you're joining this live stream, let's check where you're watching from. Okay. Yeah. Let's know where you're watching us from.
Yeah, we are just making preparations so that as we wait people to join, we are just waiting people to join this live for today because they
can you put this phone like this?
Oh, this one?
Yeah, be straight at least.
This
yeah, it is okay now.
Yeah.
It is
No,
okay.
what I can do?
Yeah.
It can still be this way. Then
you flip it.
How is I no. They are doing something. This no. Get out first.
Yeah, like that. It is okay now.
It is okay.
It is okay. Yeah, I'm seeing Musimo Joel. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Actually, give our video thumbnail as we continue, and let's know where exactly you're watching this live stream from. Seeing Musimo, John in Onda.
Yes.
Is on the. Okay, let's know exactly the place where you are watching this live stream from. As we continue, thank you so much. I'm seeing Musimo, Joel and Onda. Said hi. Yeah? John and Onda said hi. Yeah, where Maxi?
Yes, I'm here, guys. Yeah? We are just waiting for people to join this meeting. Then we just proceed from there. Remember, this is our first live. So, yeah, this is our first live. So we are now doing things live.
Let's know how you get in your screen, if at all it is okay or not. As you continue joining the live stream, also you can tell us exactly the place where you're watching this live stream as we wait others to join actually. Yeah.
When it reaches exactly 4:30, we'll be starting, where we are going to introduce ourselves so that the audience know about us and why we have the live for today.
And also remember, at that particular time, you should prepare all questions that maybe you need to ask.
Yeah. Because it will be question and answer, irrespective of any question that concerns animal. You can just ask us, then we can just
continue.
Yes.
There's a message down there. Musimo Joel, kindly guys, as you are coming in support by liking, and if you haven't subscribed, yes, kindly guys, yeah, let's continue as you prepare your questions. You can just tell us where you're watching this live stream and how is it coming to you.
Yeah, actually it is exactly 4:30 p.m. That is Kenyan time. So I know many people know me, but I have to introduce my name. I go by the name Farm with Maxwell. That's my YouTube channel name. But my real name, I go by the name Maxwell Lumumba, the animal lover himself, because most of the instances you can see me dealing and working with animal. Remember, I usually tell people that I never went to school about animal, and that's a reality, but I know how to work with animals. Because of that, I started like a shamba boy. Now I'm here working with animal. So I just tell my friend here to introduce himself, then we proceed from there.
Yes guys, remember I go by the name Lucas the Traveler. If at all the first time you are coming, as we are also working beyond the plants. We love the plants, we love the animals, all things that maybe you're going to ask us the questions. We are very available and here today to answer all the questions that you might think. If the first time you are coming across this YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, and also if possible share. And let's know where you are watching this live stream actually from.
Yeah, there is a text from Musimo Joel telling me that I should greet you. Yeah, greet
I've received
Joel,
the greetings.
Yeah, this is Lucas. I'm with Lucas here today so that we can learn something about animals. He's one of the animal lovers. So today we have a team of 2 who are animal lovers, and I know a lot of people here keep animals. So let us engage, yeah? Let us engage.
We're so happy. I'm seeing 8 people on the table. Thank you so much, guys. Continue joining the live stream. I'm seeing 8 people on the table. Forever
Yeah.
humble camera is planted. Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I think we have
Try to make the
repositioned it.
let's know. Until now it's slanted.
Is it still slanted?
If so that we can rectify. That's a very good idea. Actually, let's know. Is it still slanted? Simo. Well, okay. Is it still slanted so that you can prepare? You get us clear.
The camera well, yeah.
Let's know. Remember for us here at the back here, you can see green, so that's why.
Yeah, we have some good plant here. We call them sorghum. Yeah, these are sorghum, just behind us here. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like the live streamers you are joining, make sure you put their thumbnail up there. When you join the live stream, make sure you put a like there.
Yeah, just put a like as we proceed. So I'll start with the introduction of about animals. So basically in this farming, we usually have 2 classes of animals. We have the domestic animals and wild animals. So the domestic animals are the animals that we keep at home. Then the wild animals are the animals that we keep. They are there in the wild section. That is the forest, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the wild forest. Can you just name for us some domestic animals so that we can know about these animals?
The domestic animals that we are talking about, they are cows, and we are talking about goats. We are talking about dogs. We are talking about cats. We are talking about hens. We are talking about turkeys. All animals that we keep at home. Remember rabbits, we have hare and we have rabbits. Rabbits are domestic animals, but hare, somehow it is outside, but it is really all hares, we require them at home. So also we're going to get any question that you're going to ask us. Even all animals, we can also advise on it.
Just naming some few wild animals that we know around here. We have the big 5 where we have the elephant, we have the rhino, leopard, the cheetah, the hyenas, elephants. So all of them, those are wild animals that stay in the parks, that stay in the forest. Yeah. So basically today somebody can just tell me.
Point noted. Can you make it at least this way? Let's work on that. Forever humble. Let's work on that. Let's try to work on that. No, that. Kindly let's work. So it should be like this. Yeah. I think now it's okay. Yeah, I think now it's okay.
Both of us.
Yeah. I think now it is okay. Can it be up here? Yeah. Is it now okay? Forever humble, let's know. Actually, I think now it is very, very okay.
It is okay.
It is very, very okay.
So I'll have to put it well.
Okay, better. Okay. Yeah. Now you can be able to get us clear. Yeah.
Yes. So
thank you for your concern. Actually,
at least we can try as much so that we can fit in this space. Yeah. We have a narrow space here, but we can try as much as we can so that we squeeze ourselves here, and then we fit. Both of us, yeah, so
that you can fix. Meanwhile, as you join, let's know actually where you're watching this live stream from, and let's know maybe you are going to ask us questions. We are very, very ready for that.
Yeah, I can see somebody by.
I am Tigori. Hi everyone.
Yes, hello to you. We are just here live. The way I said about myself, I'm an animal lover. I'm located in Isibania. Just some, I don't know how many kilometers to Nyabuhanse.
Very few kilometers actually.
Like 2 to 3 kilometers.
Yeah, 2 to 3 there.
Yeah, walking distance. Somebody can walk from Nyabuhanse to here.
And here back to Nyabuhanse.
Yes.
You can still walk. So, as you join the live stream, make sure that you give this video a thumbnail as we continue.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are asking me,
Yeah.
Why do we call ourselves animal lover and yet we don't have animals? You don't keep an animal, even a cat.
Yeah.
I don't even keep an animal, even myself. Yeah. People call us that. Why are you calling yourself an animal lover and yet you don't have animals where you stay?
Okay. That question is a bit of, but the point is that we love animals, and the other thing is that maybe we don't have the animals. Because we have not reached that potential of buying these animals, but we love animals. We can help your animals. With time, we'll have animals.
Yeah.
With time we'll have animals at our own home. Everything will be okay with
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, basically for me, I usually tell my people that the reason why, okay, I have that passion for animals, but
Yeah.
I don't have any animal with me. I don't rear any animal in my homestead. But the reason is this, you know, these animals need money for you to purchase one animal,
Yeah.
yeah, because we don't have money. So
Yeah.
why should we have animals yet we don't have money to purchase those animals? That's the main reason why we don't keep animals us.
But with the time we'll have them.
Yeah, I know. I
We
usually
trust in
tell.
ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. You should at least have one animal, even a dog.
Okay.
No, dogs. With the dogs, we have Kenyeji dogs.
Yeah, we call them Motina. Motina in
Motina
Africa.
dogs we
Yeah,
have.
Motina, the local breeds, huh?
Yeah, we have the Motina.
That we see them stray dogs. They're just on motion in towns and the entire places. Even you have Motina.
We have Panya. Panya even.
Who is having Panya?
Panya even me. No problem.
Yeah.
You know, okay. We can not say that totally there's no animal at our home, because even Panya they are there naturally.
Yeah, we have some rats inside the houses.
Yeah, they must be there. And,
Yes.
but there are those that we are talking about now.
Yeah, Bomboclat. Okay.
Hamza.
Yeah.
Bomboclat. Okay, that's a German say. That is a Jamaican say. Bomboclat. Let's
Do
go.
you know the meaning of Bomboclat?
That word I've been using to see.
You have been using, but it is not a good. It is not a good word. Actually,
Oh.
it is not a good word, but it is okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
Even for us, Bomboclat. Yeah.
Okay. Let's know. Actually, remember this live stream. It is also a Q&A. Yeah, so you can going to ask any question, and we are very ready to answer as we continue this live stream.
Yeah. Somebody is asking, what does that mean? Yeah. Bomboclat.
Bomboclat.
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't. I don't know even me. I'm just not the one.
Because it is not. I think it's something like. Okay, I can just use layman's language. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can use maybe something like a bad language. Yeah? Let's say something like a clothing. Something like a clothing. Let's say when somebody has just menstruated, something of sort. Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just
Bomboclat.
giving a scenario. Yeah. That is not the talking about, but I'm just giving a scenario. Yeah.
This guy is like a rhythm, eh? It's like you are singing a rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad man, you film.
Yeah, it's such motivating, yeah.
Yeah.
One day I believe we will know Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because this is Jamaica, yeah.
Oh, forever
Yeah,
humble.
It is a very bad word, yeah.
Mi punani muncha.
What is that?
What is that?
Nikutani Muncha.
Hamza, mi punani muncha.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? Man.
By the way, I was thinking about having something like a kennel, yeah.
Yeah, Kennedy.
Rearing something like breeding dogs.
Breeding.
How
dogs,
will
yeah.
you see that venture maybe in the village? Yeah? Because we come from the village. Even when you see our background, we have some vegetation there.
Yeah.
So we have some vegetation there. So I was thinking of maybe something having something like a kennel. Yeah.
Yeah, it is something very good, by the way.
Yeah, somebody can venture in that business, because it's a good business.
Yeah.
Because nowadays a lot of people are in this thing that people want to keep animals, especially the pet, the likes of dog, cat.
And also most of the people, they like security. Eh? There's different sides. Maybe you have dogs. Dogs, you know, there are dogs that they are security and others are pets.
Yeah, are
So-
pets, yeah. But we are not talking about Motina. You know the Motina. The Motina it comes from Africa, yeah. The Motina that has just local breeds. I eat Panay. What is that?
I eat punan.
Punan, what is it?
What is that? Hey, this language is very challenging.
This
eh?
language.
This
is
language.
very challenging. Too challenging.
This
yeah.
language is not a joke.
I eat punani. Yeah. Because basically I was thinking about having a kennel.
Yeah.
Another project that I think it can do well in this environment is about dairy. Yeah.
Dairy.
Yes,
Yeah,
having
dairy
cattle
farming.
for
Yeah.
milk purpose.
Sure.
Actually, it will do well in this environment for this courier environment, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like now we have a lot of rains, so somebody can venture into that projects dealing with those with the dairy system.
Yeah.
That is dairy farming. Even goats.
Even goats.
We have seen some goats here outside thriving very well in that environment, and people can do. Punan is Paka. Okay, I've now know. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Yes. Yeah, I know what is
Punan is
Paka.
Paka.
Yes, I know
If you know what
Paka,
I mean.
but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
afraid.
sure.
Yeah, tell forever humble should not say somebody's name there. Yeah, because I know there is something like Paka somewhere. But I won't go to that. When I
Leave that out. Leave that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave that aside. Leave that aside.
Punan.
For next day.
Yeah, that's for another time. Let's leave that.
Hamza is laughing. Lord,
Yeah,
just
just
clear. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome to our
to this
live
stream.
Actually, we are discussing about some project that somebody can do in this surrounding.
Yeah.
There we were talking about something like a dairy. Somebody can venture into dairy, irrespective of being a cow or a goat. Yeah.
Yeah,
People
sure.
milk goat. By the way, today somebody was asking me if somebody can milk a sheep.
A sheep.
Yes, I was like, can somebody milk a sheep?
A sheep.
Yes, a sheep. Sheep.
Me, I know of
The
goats.
condor.
I know of goats. You can milk goat.
Goat, yeah, goats people milk goat. But what about
I
the
don't
sheep?
think. Maybe there's some sheep.
Is there somebody milking a sheep?
I don't think.
Yes.
Host hi.
Yes, hi too. I'm here live. Today I've decided to be live. This is my first live, yeah. I've never done a live before. And it's through motivation of some few individuals who motivated me yesterday to be doing this live, because I'm told it will build watch hours that I can really appreciate, because I'm really searching for those watching hours. But now today I'm just lively here, just reading the text, so that Rogers, welcome here. Okay, we have some few individuals like Rogers Kelly. Okay, any YouTuber here, I think we can just after here we can subscribe to their channel, so that we give them subscribers, because I can now see that we have more than 1 million. We are in 1 million people live. Yeah. You can see we are now 1 million people live. So that means a lot of people are getting in here, so that to be hearing about us here.
And actually, despite that one, there's one thing that we are going to talk. Also, remember this live stream is a Q&A, question and answers.
Yeah, will you recommend dairy or piggery? Okay, I can respond to this.
Yeah.
What I can encourage you, I really choose about dairy more than piggery. This is the reason, yeah. The reason why I choose, both of them are good ventures, but the reason why I'm choosing dairy is this. So for dairy, it will give you, maybe when it calves down, it will give you at least every day you'll be getting, maybe you'll be selling milk.
Yeah, sure.
Then you get some good returns from that. It is a daily return, something that you will venture in once you start milking.
Yeah, sure.
And in terms of value, it has a lot of value. But when I'm talking about piggery, piggery, it has its own advantage and disadvantage. What the advantage that I can talk about doing piggery system is because pigs can give birth to a lot of piglets. Yeah. That's the reason why people are keeping those. And even in terms of consumption, it can consume anything.
Sure.
Yeah, it can consume grains. It can consume maybe from waste from the hotels. So that's why a lot of people are venturing onto that. Another thing, even it eats less.
Yeah,
as compared to the dairy. That's why a lot of people are keeping them. Yeah. But for me, I'll really recommend something like dairy, because this is that a lot of people do dairy, and we have market for dairy that is ready. That is by selling maybe milk to consumers and the other people.
There's a Miriuki. Okay, that's one you have answered.
Yes,
another question. Protoj from Nez said hi.
Yes, hi too. Welcome
to this house. We are just here. If you have just joined this live stream, remember this live stream is our first live stream that Farm with Maxwell is on going with it. and we are here today. We want to discuss, despite he's looking for watching hours, also is outside here to help somebody that maybe will want to start a farm, and maybe don't have some ideas, and maybe his animal is suffering from certain point, but he has failed to get advice. So make sure you use this opportunity also, guys.
Yeah, there is somebody who's saying, I love sheep farming and dairy. Yeah,
for the answer,
yeah, these two things actually, when you do these two farming, they go hand in hand, because dairy farming will get some meat. Okay, for sheep farming, a lot of people keep sheep for prestige. Yeah, there is one of the farmer that I was in Eldoret yesterday.
Yeah,
and he told me that he keeps sheep because of prestige. You know, this is a seasonal thing. Yeah, it's not like goat. You know, for goat you'll be having the demand for goat meat is actually almost every other day. Yeah, Roger Stilia is telling us, I'm busy here, but video running. Congratulations, my brother. Good. That's now the brotherhood. Yeah, your video can be running as you run other things, which is a good thing actually. So I was talking about this sheep and farming, and something about dairy. Yeah? These ventures actually are good, especially for somebody that is rearing sheep farming. That is the doper. You know, in Kenya right now, doper has a lot of demand. Yeah, somebody can sell this doper to maybe other farmers where you can get a lot of fortune.
Yeah.
When you sell these you can help.
Okay.
Or continue.
Because he was trying to answer this question, but actually he has just rushed outside to take something, and because he was the one handling the question, he's very soon to come here and finish the answer. You can finish, because I cannot just take.
Yeah, it was raining, so I went to remove some things outside. It has started raining. You can hear some noises here on the rooftop. So I was handling about something about sheep. So nowadays we see a lot of people are venturing in this sheep business, especially the doper sheep, because when you visit my channel, you will see, like today I've just highlighted the advantages of doper sheep, why doper sheep as compared to other breeds of animal, because I've ventured even for other breeds of sheep where I've highlighted the advantages, disadvantages, and a lot of people have appreciated that.
Yeah, I think the question is just answered. Many thanks for the answer. Okay, the question has been answered. You can just ask the other question as we continue. I'm seeing 9 people on the table. Thank you so much. Continue giving a video a like as we continue, and let's know where you are watching this live stream from. Yeah, as we continue.
Yeah, when you want, just a slight advice, when you want to venture in this business of animal keeping, just get a good venture when it comes to animal, because there are some ventures that I can advocate for. Not all ventures when it comes to animal. Something like which venture would you actually encourage somebody to venture
in terms of keeping of animals?
Yes, animal keeping. Because we have people that keep dairy, we have people that keep poultry, we have people that keep pigs, we have other that do breeding for dogs, even the pussycat, the meow meow. Other people are venturing to that business of raising actually the pussycat. You know what I'm talking about, the cats, those cats. Yeah, that's it is a good venture, because like the other time we are really looking for a cat.
But we
never found a cat, because we wanted to keep a cat in our homestead because of the disturbance from the rats, but we never got a cat.
Yeah, so actually when you want to venture in poultry farming, guys, you have to have ideas.
Yes.
But I'm not saying that the keeping of poultry is very bad, but it's good. So long as one thing, you should have a total idea, because once you mess with poultry, the poultry will mess you. That is seriously. You have to commit all your times in poultry farming for you to get profit.
Because what I can tell you about poultry, venturing into poultry, this is a delicate venture, because you have to follow the rules and regulation for poultry. One of the rules and regulations for poultry is about vaccination. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
when you don't vaccinate your poultry, you are not there.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say.
First guy, welcome on the building. First.
Yeah, first guy, welcome.
What is
yeah?
it? There's someone here who loves to eat.
So
Okay.
yes, I was talking about something like poultry. Yeah?
Yeah.
So let me just highlight some of the vaccines that somebody has to know about poultry farming. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the vaccine is actually we usually start with Marex.
Yeah.
Then there is a vaccine called Newcastle vaccine. We have two strains of Newcastle: the Newcastle Plus IB
And the Newcastle
and the
plain.
Newcastle plain. Then we have Gomboro. In other name we call it Basa fabricius. Then we have another poultry vaccine that we call foilpox. Then we have another one called foil typhoid.
Typhoid.
And the last vaccine we call it foil.
Fall typhoid is the last one.
No, we have another one. There is another
After
vaccine.
fall pox, fall typhoid,
Okay.
then
Foil cholera.
for cholera, yeah,
Yes.
sure.
First
Yeah.
guy, I'm here and
First guy. Hi, Maxwell and Lucas. First guy, welcome to the building. I wondered if you are going to visit this building.
Yeah, some people eat cat, but I don't know where they eat cat from, yeah. So I'm not sure where people are eating cat from, yeah.
Oh, just kill you.
Yeah.
Just kill you. Hey. Well, just kill is saying that first guy I'm here, and those guys are talking about sheep keeping, but I tell them to do cat farming too. Yes, cat farming is also.
Yeah, cat farming is good, eh? Roger,
Yeah.
they don't know you'll make some money, some good money, exactly, yeah? From maybe raising these cats, somebody can make a lot of money from there. But remember, you have to spend a lot of money in those cats.
Yeah.
Yes.
You give them first. You have to vaccinate them. Actually, not just hey.
Most guys motivating me that paka stew, paka choma, paka soup, paka cake, everything paka, yeah?
Okay. No problem. On top of it.
Yeah, I was just consulting you. So, paka stew is the best, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, when hot or when cold? Roger, tell us about that. Which paka? When hot or when cold?
Compress.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, must respect all farmers. Sure.
Exactly, yeah.
You know the different farmers. They're sorry for distraction. There's a lot of rain. That's you know here it is rain time.
Yes.
So there's a lot of rain.
Yeah, somebody is telling me that Rogers does not vaccinate his paka. He just loves to eat it direct. Yeah. By the way, there are some vaccines for paka like the flu. Yeah, the flu vaccine for paka. What is against the herpes virus, which does very well.
Yeah, sure.
So one of these times, make sure that you get a vaccination for your paka for flu-like symptoms. Yeah.
Don't just like to eat direct. Yeah.
Animal farmers, fruit and vegetable farmers, but at Rogers love to farm his
Rogers.
paka. Yeah, because you see, if you have passion for one animal, why should that individual venture to that specific animal? Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who like paka, and we really appreciate about them liking paka. That is a good venture, actually. It's a very good venture.
We love the way you love animals. All animals should be loved actually. That's good and that's very nice.
Yeah.
Even paka is very really good.
Yeah, Rogers really has passion for paka, which is a good.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. I really like that venture. Yeah, paka farming is the best. Yes. Okay, even some people even venture about raising donkeys. Yeah, in Kenya.
Even some people actually they keep rats.
Lucas and Maxwell, have you two ever eaten baka? Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have eaten baka, and that's the reality. No rats. But for baka, yes, but rats, we have not taken rats before.
But people keep rats.
Yeah, people keep rats. It's
Yeah,
just,
people keep rats.
yeah.
Maxwell eat baka.
No, I don't take baka. I don't take. Oh, baka. Yes, I do.
What's that?
It is raining heavily here. You can see on the back.
There's some rain car.
Yeah, we have.
And it is open like that.
Yeah,
So
it's open.
the rain is becoming like this.
Yeah, we have a lot of rain here.
Look at the light.
You know, Posca is talking from experience. Huh? When you see that live or direct.
Oscar, can you elaborate for us? You know, maybe you don't understand.
No, no need to elaborate because, yeah, having fun is a good venture, yeah? Yeah, to chase some rats. Yeah, some rats come to your homestead, so you must be having Paka. Paka masters.
Paka masters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Paka master. That's a good thing. Yeah?
Roger Paka test so. Roger has an idea about Paka, eh?
Yeah. I think there was a problem with the...
I'm the king of Paka. The king is the king of Paka, eh?
Minister of Paka, we have the extraordinary, monumental, intercontinental. I'm the king of Paka. I want to do is Paka.
You are the king, I'm the queen of Paka.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a queen of Paka. So, yeah, you love Paka. It's a great motive, and I really appreciate about that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, we were talking about something like, do you think horses can do well in this environment? Horses?
Horses?
Yes, horses.
Okay, somehow they can be challenging.
Yes.
And keeping horses at this particular time,
Yes.
it can be challenging.
Why?
But because of the environment that we are facing at this particular place,
Yes.
the horses are challenging. But you're not saying that you don't keep the horses. Also at the other side, if the challenges there are, remember as you are not the veterinary, but you can help according when there's a challenge on horses. You are very available to help on the horses. But they are challenging. Like we said about hens.
Yes.
Hens are challenging, but also we can keep hens.
Yes.
And we can manage hens. The same thing we are talking about horses.
Yes.
They are challenging, but if there is a problem about horses also, we can manage.
Yeah, because actually something about horse, it is not a difficult venture. When you talk about climate, when it comes to horse, I think once you do what we call acclimatization, you are good to go about horses, yeah? Yeah, acclimatization is when you are injecting something that can make it adjust to this climate, yeah? This surrounding, yeah? Because we have some people having horses around, but sometimes it does not thrive well because of the environment here. It seems that Kenya is a country where Paka
First time, that Lucas finally opens up.
Yeah, in Kenya, we have a lot of Pakas around.
That's why Paka is appreciated.
Yeah, ndio kabisa.
Yeah, you should appreciate Paka because because you know they keep the rats away. So
Yes.
it's one of the essential things because inside the house you will not get these rats disturbing you, maybe eating your things you have just kept there.
Yes.
So your maid will be safe. Everything, even clothes. Sometimes you know
Yeah,
they
these
eat
rats,
clothes.
yes, these
Yeah.
rats actually they cause a lot of distraction. They
Yeah.
eat clothes. Yeah. Yeah,
Paka
Paka
brings
brings
life.
life. Yeah. Yeah, paka is a good animal, yeah. But you see, there are some pakas hiding in the forest.
Oscar, you are challenging me now.
Yeah.
Me now, I am totally confused about it.
What animals? The domestic animals, yeah?
Yeah.
Are these domestic animals? But there are still domestic animals and live animals, yeah? And wild animals.
And all animals.
Yes.
First, I was not talking about an animal. Which pack are you talking about now? I'm just thinking that you're talking about the... Is a... I know, look at me.
How smart. Yeah.
Whatever animal, guys.
Lucas has to submit that he loves paka.
There's a question here.
Yes.
Oscar is telling me very, very much. Oh, no. No, which pack first, Oscar? No, no.
Yeah, remember we are just, it is question and answer. We are just responding to something that has been asked.
Yeah.
So we are just going in that way because once something has been asked, we will dive to that topic. But when something has not been asked, so we must have fun about that.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, it
Tell
is
me
raining
something,
too
guys.
much.
Can you milk a pack?
It is like me.
Paka, how can you milk it?
Yeah, somebody can milk a paka.
How?
Yeah?
Using what? Hand. Bare hand.
You don't know what I mean?
Ah.
Somebody can suckle.
Ah.
Yeah, somebody can suckle.
Do you milk it?
Like Lucas here can suckle a paka.
Yeah, you know, I never had the idea about that. You can milk a paka.
Yeah, some people milk paka.
Explain. Oscar. Oscar. So, there's a query being asked. Okay. Mungu wangu.
I'm flabbergasted.
Mungu wangu. You are flabbergasted.
Yes.
Even me, I'm shocked. Unataka moderator. Unataka moderator.
Just only proceed.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we're on. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we have actually we have agreed. Have you seen what Costa said?
No.
Yeah.
Costa, you two already admitted to loving Paka. You cannot take it back. Hey, what's that? Yeah, we are on. There's only one thing that we are trying to solve over here.
Yeah, because this is our first live stream, so
yeah, there's something that we are trying to solve over here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something that we are trying to put a moderator over there, so you can just assist us there over there, posters. Stop messing with the settings. Actually, okay. Yeah, we are trying.
We are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger still here. You have said the reality. Yeah.
I think all these guys love Parker, including Forever Humble.
Yes.
So we have included us three that we love Parker.
Okay. Yeah, you continue.
Standard moderator. Standard moderator. I think. Okay.
Okay, at least we have learned something. Yeah, at least we have at least we are learning something here, because this is our live, our first live. So we are really learning something here, yeah.
Standard moderator. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
now everything is okay.
Yeah, things are now moving fantastic.
Yeah.
Things are moving well. Remember, we are going one by one question. Big up yourself, forever humble, Paka Master. Yes, that's a reality.
There's a question here. Maxwell, do you eat those rain insects? But
Yes,
they are
yes,
good.
we call
They are
them-
very
we call
nice.
them
Those small termites, those things are
termites,
nice.
yeah.
They are
Those things are
nice.
very nice, yeah.
They are
because-
nice for sure.
Yes, it is raining here. Even I think I've just captured here, Lucas. You will be running here, chasing them here, up and down.
In fact, even I want to eat them. They are
Yeah.
very nice and very
They are
nice.
called termites.
They are called termites. They are
Yeah,
very
Dennis,
nice.
hello. Yeah, hello to you. It's called who?
Hi Kigori. Okay, that's okay. Kigori is on the table. I'm seeing Javete Kitchen
Yes.
is around. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Actually, as you continue joining the live stream, make sure you give a thumbnail.
Lucas, but you run with your mouth open eating. Can you show us?
Wait those insects to come. You know those insects are very by the way nice. They are
Yeah,
very
they're nice, yeah.
The rain insects, very nice.
Yeah, some people actually they fry them. Then,
Yeah.
yeah. Then they eat with the ugalai.
Then you put some small oil over there. Small.
Now see the way he's reasoning like the real the real chef
Small
for those.
and small salt. That thing you can eat with it ugali, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, we are just actually we are just responding to any questions that are being asked.
Yeah. Any type of question actually.
Yeah. Any type of question,
Yeah.
we are just responding. Remember, this is question with answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
problem. Regardless.
Or just eat these insects loves you can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah, the termites.
Yeah,
You
they are
know,
nice by the way.
They come from the ground, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Then
As they
start-
come upwards.
yeah, they have wings.
So you just grab them actually, and they're very nice actually. The termites I love them so much. Most of those one from the Kichugu. How do you call the Kichugu?
Yeah.
Kichugu. Where actually
Hilltop.
the hilltop, eh? There's those now that they have big bags. Now when they have oils in a big down there, those things are very
Yeah,
nice.
I'm seeing something like is buffalo meat consumed in Kenya?
I've
okay,
never seen that.
Okay, some people consume buffalo meat, but it has a lot of regulation. When it comes to wildlife, eating wildlife, it has a lot of regulations. Yeah, you cannot get access to their meat easily. You have to seek for permission first. Do you also eat mdudu? Big bag.
Boss guy. Hey, boss guy. You know I'm not understanding. You know now boss guy mean. The head now is not understanding very
Yeah,
well.
people eat anything that is edible.
Which kind of pack are you talking about? Yeah, take God ask the question. Even you know, I was thinking about the pack at home that that you keep. So, boss guy. Because if you know. That's the boss guy. Sky, what do you love eating most? Yes, boss guy, what do you love eating most? Ask her, yes. Boss guy, answer us there even. Yes. Boss guy, what do you love most?
Yeah, we can give this video a like. Let's give the video a like as we proceed.
Boss guy says that he loves berries, eh?
Yeah.
Rogers, but you love Parker.
Yeah, I can see Fusion Fact. Hi too. We are live here.
Roger Skilly, Yavete, much love. Yavete, keep thumbs up down. Thank you so much for giving each thumbs up. We really appreciate.
Yeah, we can share this live so that a lot of people can join this live, because we are just handling topics about animals. We are just reading. We are just going with the view. Okay, what you text is what we answer.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, have you answered the question? You have not answered the question. First time. There's not much big farming in Kenya, but I saw Itembe has some pigs.
Yeah, Itembe has some pigs. He has one pig with some 3 piglets.
Yeah.
Actually, we were there some days ago. We attended to them, where we did. It was tooth clipping.
And also on delivery, we were there helping the pigs to deliver.
Actually, we are the ones who delivered the pigs. Then we have just been monitoring the pigs. We went ahead and did iron injection. We are doing there a lot of consultations to him about pigs. Are pigs being milked? No. What I can say about pigs, pigs are not milked. But when somebody wants to milk them, you can try, yeah?
Maybe you can try.
First guy, are you being funny?
First guy on the building.
Yeah?
Everything is good.
Yeah, everything is good. So we have to respond to the question. Like the pig question we have responded, yeah?
Yeah.
Now the pig is doing very well in Itembe's videos, yeah?
The pig is very good.
Yes, even I have the video for that in my videos. Somebody can just, after this session, you can just go watch that venture about pigs, and you can really appreciate.
Give Roger Skilly, give Yavete a jacket. In fact, even us, we don't have jackets.
It is raining, but we are just...
Even us, we don't have jackets. Yavete, take sugarcane and eat.
Sugarcane. How do you see pig farming?
How goats and sheep milk?
Yeah, a lot of people actually take that.
Yeah.
A lot of people take goat's milk.
Sure.
But for sheep are not being milked because they have little of milk, which is just it can sustain its lambs.
But Roger's milk, pussy.
Okay.
First guy, but Roger's milk, pussy.
Yeah. First guy already has the blanket, yeah? First guy has the blanket.
Yeah. So, make cheese. Yeah, sure. Can use that milk also
Milk
to make...
from goat and from cattle, yeah?
Yeah.
The cows. They can be used to
cheese.
make cheese. And they make a good cheese from that.
Guys,
Yeah.
also, despite any person that you see maybe has a pig, maybe has horses, maybe has hens, and maybe has anything, and you are seeing this person maybe is complaining of something, maybe the horses is suffering, cats is suffering, the pigs are suffering, anything is suffering, even hens. Tell them to contact us. We are very, very available to help them.
Yeah, I like goat cheese, but not goat milk, yeah? Yeah, some people have, I think, what can I say? Some people can consume something, let's say, from a goat. Other people cannot consume it, yeah? Yeah, cheese is very good, yeah? Very, very healthy, very sweet, yeah? And it contains
sweet,
a lot of
sure.
nutrients.
Yes, sure. I'm saying forever humble, but I was told that goat milk is the best. Can you confirm? Yes, for sure.
It's a
That
reality,
is the
yeah?
reality.
This is the reason, yeah? The reason for why goat milk is the best is because it has a butter fat content of 3.6%, yeah? As compared, you know, for some animals, like the best animal when it comes to butter fat content, we have the Guernsey. Not the Guernsey, the Jersey.
The Jersey.
But still, the nani is on top of it. The goat is still on top of it when it comes to butter fat content. Yeah, I can see somebody is having allergy Yeah, allergies.
Okay, he's talking about what about allergies. I think that's the question that Yavete Kitchen is trying to ask.
Yeah.
What about the allergies?
Yeah, because we have some food or some feed that when somebody consumes, they cause a lot of allergic reactions, so the body is not used to, or there is a okay. What I can say about allergy is just a hypersensitivity. Yeah, your body is trying to react to those allergies, but what somebody can do with that, maybe having an antihistamine, yeah, for those allergies, and you can be good. Soya milk and cheese for vegans.
Soya milk and cheese. What does that mean?
Yeah, you know, there is something here. The smell is repulsive to me, but I enjoy the cheese. Yeah, yeah, because
Yes.
there is a Swahili word that they say, usimchunguze kuku anachokula.
Usimchunguze kuku maana hautamla.
Yeah, the same to smell. Yeah? Don't
Yeah.
focus on the smell. Just focus on the sweetness.
Rice milk, oat milk.
There are
Almond
so
milk,
many options for
cashew
milk
milk,
now. Rice milk, oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk,
Paka
paka milk.
milk.
These I think are just flavor that somebody can add on top of the milk. These are just flavor. You can add even paka milk. I only love keeping a paka. Yeah, we know you love the paka and the paka sauce.
No, yes, that Fosca is saying don't focus on the smell, just focus on the sweetness. That is true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Don't
Just
focus
focus on
on,
smell. That's
focus on the sweetness. Yeah, that is true. Because if something is sweet, even the smell you just assume and put
Yeah.
the mask and everything is okay.
Yeah, there is a comment here. Soya beans makes molly and cheese tofu. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, because soya beans has a lot of actually it's one of the leading when it comes to protein content, and a lot of livestock actually people use them in their livestock feeds. So it is actually encouraging. I was saying this is my husband.
Yes, today you just go and advise him today. Never focus on that, sure. So just kill your yes.
Yeah.
You're very kitchen. I don't fancy termites.
Termites.
Why?
Why don't you fancy
Termites.
Yeah.
Give your vet a jack.
A jacket. Okay, we'll give him a jacket. There is no problem with that. I'm giving him a jacket. Yeah, he has the jacket.
Okay. Roger Skillia, give your vet a jacket. Let's continue. You're just waiting for the
question that
for
we
the
can
questions,
respond to. This is just an interactive session.
Yeah.
That we are going to interact one by one. Ask your question that you have, then it will be responded here. Any question, you can ask a question about animals, about plants.
I am a female. The Vetch King is a female. I never knew that for that all time. I never knew. I thought Yavete King is a male.
Yeah.
Sure, all my time I thought that. Today I've just heard.
Oh, because of the word king.
Yavete King. No, I was thinking of. Hey, okay.
You know about sea prawns?
No. Sea prawns. What is sea prawns?
They come from the sea.
Okay. I am a female. First guy, what?
Are you surprised that? No, my worry was even about the king. Yeah, the king. Because
No, how can the name Yavete be a man's name? Yeah, I thought that way. Good. You know, like my name Gati. Gati personally in our area means
female.
a female.
That's a female name.
That's a female name. But I personally am Gati. So, so you see, name does not matter a lot.
You guys always have me in the state of flabbergastation. Yeah.
from a gas station.
Yes.
Don't be this word from a gas station. I can remember we were writing in composition. When we write
Oh, no,
from a gas
was,
station, you
it
need
was flabbergasted.
yeah, flabbergast. There's a point there. The
I was-
English teacher could give you a point there.
And actually, he was doing this
Yeah.
very good tick.
A very nice one.
A very nice tick.
Flabbergasted.
That
I was
flabbergasted. That's a good
flabbergasted.
English, yeah.
Yeah, better get
I'm
king.
supporting traction on this channel.
Traction on this.
Yeah, we are just elaborating about the Gati. Gati in Korean language is a female name, so maybe you can assume that you are a feminist. Yeah?
Okay, that's the truth, by the way. Maybe the names, Gat is it is a female name, but Lucas Gat. So you see, the name doesn't worry. You have to please subscribe for Sky channel. Yeah, sure. I'm older than your mother. Okay. Rogers, I'm not posting content on this channel.
Yeah.
I'm not posting content on this channel.
Yeah, Lucas, you've been remembered by Avete Chich King, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, we are waiting for questions. That's all that we can respond.
Okay, yeah. We're just waiting for question actually. So that we're going to respond. Remember, guys, actually the live stream was it is very nice and very interacting. So let's move on with questions.
Yeah,
to make the live stream more enjoyable actually.
Yeah, this was our first live, so that we were just doing something like testing, yeah. But I'm now seeing that this is a good thing that can be done a lot of times. Actually, we were to do this live for 1 hour, yes.
Yeah.
This because.
But we are going to extend for about 10 minutes.
Are you two working together? Okay. The reason why I've invited Lucas here is about this. Is the first live that we are doing. I'm doing this for the first time, so that's the reason why we have Lucas here. But because he's an animal lover, the way I'm an animal lover, and both of us work with animal. Yeah, both of us like animals. That's why we are together for now. Yeah, Lucas stays in Nyabuhanse, I stay in Isibania,
yeah,
but
sure.
A lot of times we are together.
Yeah, we are continuing to wait for their questions. You can ask us any question that you like. Maybe it can be even plants, animals.
Yeah,
we cannot concentrate on one thing. Even plants, we are ready to answer.
You can ask even plants.
You are the vet at Gintu.
Yeah, there is a time we were there.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
we went to. Actually, we did a pregnancy diagnosis at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a pregnancy diagnosis.
Then we went ahead to check the dogs.
The dogs, yeah. When the dogs were limping, we had to check the dogs.
Yeah. Rogers is laughing. Rogers wants you to define the word together. Rogers wants you to define the word together.
Yeah.
Rogers kill. Oscar, you know.
Yes.
Oscar on the building. Okay, he's standing very well. Okay.
Let me place this stand well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So business partners? No,
we don't have any business, the two of us. Actually, okay. I think she wasn't here when we were talking something about when we were introducing ourselves.
Yeah, he just joined.
Yeah, I think we can just repeat something like that. Okay, I'm a new YouTuber, and the person who introduced me to YouTube is Lucas, the traveler, here with me. So for us, we don't have any business. We are just volunteering to help farmers with a lot of concentration, and sometimes we go treating animals. Yeah. But remember, we don't have any licensing on treating animals. but at least we do what we call emergency. We do things like emergency. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the reason why we have been treating this animal. So that means that remember, I usually tell people, for me, I started as a shamba boy somewhere in Eldoret, where I was the entire of this week. I've been in Eldoret. Even you can view my posts. I was doing them in Eldoret. That you know, we are waiting for the likes to reach 20, then we end our video. Just make sure you tap so that we have 20 likes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then once we get the 20 likes, we will end our video. So I was discussing something about us being together. So I was a shamba boy. Now through that, I got this gift about handling animals. Yeah. And now I'm now venturing on that. Yeah, I'm just helping the community, because I never went to a school that deals with veterinary. Just give the gift. I'm helping out. But the two of us, we don't have animals at our homestead. Yeah, we don't have homestead. We don't have animals, because but one day we usually tell our people we'll be having animals, where we'll venture to that with that farming. Yeah.
There's a question here for Sky. Lucas really becoming a Rastaman. Lucas, he like your night deadlock.
Like Lucas emergency pig delivery at Itembe. Yeah, there was emergency. Do you remember that day there was a emergency pig where Lucas was the one attending to that, because I wasn't around. I was in Eldoret, and I had to send Lucas there. And I have to thank Lucas, because he managed to handle that case. Yeah, even though Itembe lost. How many piglets were those?
Actually, it at first he just called that the two piglets had already died.
Yes.
So when we heard about that case, we had to rush there very fast to help at least the one that they were coming out, because the pig had a difficulty in giving birth. So we have to rush there. Maxwell was not around. Actually, he was in Eldoret to the farm that to the shamba that he was working. The boss where he was asking has called him.
Yes, I went for benchmarking, but all advices were done through a phone call, because Lucas was on call telling me, should I do this, should I do this? And I was helping there. Yeah. Another thing that happened, we really suspect that the animal had what we call inbreeding.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's why we had piglet losses. That is due to inbreeding. And when somebody, there is a clip that I've explained something about pigs. There is something. So maybe certificate in the future. Yeah, we are hoping for that, because the issue now here is about going back to school. Because the school actually needs money, because if you go back to school, we are just in a village. We can't say that village life, the way it is. Yes. So for the mother pig, what happened that it was after delivery, it was given something like it was given a hormone that facilitates the removal of placenta, and actually to remove other piglets that was suspected to be inside there. Then it was injected with a metabolic stimulant, so that the pig can be the soul can become back to normality. That's how we help this pig.
The mother pig had a baby with its sibling or father. Okay.
Mother.
What Fosca is trying to ask is all about inbreeding. So this inbreeding, the mother pig actually it's like it slept with its baby, where it was gotten from. So it slept with its baby. So it was like inbreeding. That's the reason why it happened like that.
So when let me clarify about that. When the pig was bought, because I was there. Actually, my first question was about are these here? What do you do in terms of breeding? The animal, the farmer told us that he don't care how at long last what he needs is the kids, the piglets. as long as it gets pregnant. That's
Yeah.
how things happen here in the village, yeah.
Sure.
Because for that we really suspected. That's why even Itembe just bought one. He bought one pig, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Because
pregnant.
yeah, because I had to, because he wanted to take some 2 pigs. I told him no, you shouldn't be taking these because we are not sure that these pigs they come from the same lineage. So
Yeah.
when you take these two, you will have messed everything. Tena viazi.
Okay, Yavete Kitch King. Which means the pigs who are not separated. Actually, you know, when the farmers, you get there are different types of farmers. There are those farmers that they keep pigs, but they don't understand more about pigs. They just keep pigs. So where he bought the pigs, there is where the problem rises before he takes the pig at home. So that was the main issue that risen from the farmer that the pig were bought from.
Yeah, I remember I asked the farmer directly, yeah, with no fear,
Yeah.
but he had to convince Itembe otherwise.
Yeah. First guys.
There's
Yeah.
something that I later said that
Can't you study online or what?
yeah,
Which question?
can't you study online, yeah? Yeah, studying online, it is a possibility, but still it needs resources.
Yeah.
It needs funding. Yeah, but now we are just doing just the helping way, yeah. But there are some cases that we won't go because before attending to a client, you have to tell him the reality, why why you are there, and if he accept you to do something on their homestay, that's the reality.
Sure.
It is forever humble, yeah. But is there intention and desire? The problem is funding. Okay.
Okay, there's a Vete Kitch forever.
Yeah, okay. What I can say about this about separating the pigs, yeah. What I can say about that, yeah, we don't have a good history about the pig that we bought because it was due to rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually we had advocated for something like why can't you just take a pig that is not it is not pregnant, so that we can do something that we call artificial insemination, yeah, making the pig the sow pregnant in artificial way, where that you insert the delivery tube through the vulva so that you can inseminate that pig, because we have a lot of semen in Kenya.
Yeah, sure.
For pigs. So I was really advocating for that, but I like Itembe because he really agreed that when this pig, because 2 to 3 weeks from now, he will be doing winning. When he does the winning, in the next 1 to 2 weeks, the pig will be on heat again. So that means we'll have now to come in, then we support.
So Rogers, when you get into your alpaca breeding business, please keep the siblings separate. Oscar,
Yeah, because actually I was. Do you remember I was advising Itembe that he can do this? Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Why can't he castrate because he has to male piglets?
Yeah, sure.
Why can't he castrate the piglets so that in future it does not meet with their mother or their sister, because there is one she there.
Yeah.
So because he's in business, so he might be selling the male some period coming before they start mating. Yeah, that was the reason that he has.
Then artificial insemination is also expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive, but at least Itembe will get the desired offspring.
Yeah.
Something good, something at least somebody can acknowledge about, something that at least it has something at least appreciable. You might spend, okay, Itembe might spend a lot of money doing artificial insemination because it goes for around 2,000 shillings. That is just only buying semen. Then putting the semen, it will cost him maybe another 2,000 shillings. So that is a total of 4,000 shillings.
Yeah.
Yeah, around 4,000.
4,000 shillings. That is
5,000 shillings. Yeah. That's around how many dollars?
Even not 50. Less than 50. 40 something.
Yeah, 40 something
dollars. Then artificial insemination will be done. Have you gotten pigs pregnant before? Yes.
Yeah, because usually one thing that I like about myself, I keep on learning because yes, I've done that before through a guidance, and apart from doing it through a guidance, I did it with somebody. I did it to somebody's pig, and I was very happy because I had inseminated that pig, and it gave birth to good piglets. So I really appreciate that.
See you guys blessed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Rogers.
Rogers.
Yavete Kitch King. I watched a lot of homesteading channel. Okay. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
That's actually what we are doing actually right now. Our channel is purely on animals. We every time you get different contents about animals. Maybe today you get sheep. Maybe you go to Maxwell, you'll get about sheep. When you come to me, maybe you'll get about hens. When you go to animals, you get goats. When you come to me, you get about maybe turkey. So we exchange these issues about the animals, but purely learn a lot from these animals and also farms.
Yes, actually, we just consult between ourselves because sometimes when Lucas has a problem, he consults through me. Sometimes when I have a challenge, I consult with Lucas so that I can get assistance. So we are just learning every other day, guys.
Yeah, you did it to somebody's pig.
Yes, I think, okay, if the YouTube could be allowing, I will, let's take an example when Itembe's pig becomes on heat, yeah? We call it on heat because in my video that I was having about the Itembe's pig, I
When you need
elaborated.
something.
Yeah, I really elaborated on how to do that. But I'll just do a theory about that, then people can learn from it.
Yavete Kitch King, I fully understand. I'm not a farmer or a content creator.
But thanks for the support that you have for the content.
For us,
For us,
By
we
the way,
really
by the way,
appreciate.
you are we really appreciate about you. You are very one person that
Yeah.
he will watch your video until last. That's a very big support actually that
Yeah,
you've
because
given us, because even each time when you comment there, you tell us you should do this and this and this. That's a big support actually,
Yeah,
and we really appreciate for that.
there is that time that I had I was almost getting an accident with a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Actually, she was there texting
Okay.
me, and I really appreciated her because she was concerned.
Yeah,
Now
Yavete-
that's motherly nature.
Yeah.
Motherly nature.
Yavete Kitch King is one person that also is supportive. It's like everybody actually. Yes,
Yes.
guys. Let's.
Yeah, the best domestic
animal
animal to raise is actually okay.
Cows.
It depends with what somebody has a passion for.
Yeah.
Because different farmers have passion for different animals. But for me, there are 3 animals that I will recommend somebody to venture in. One of the animal is about dairy, that is cows. Then there is actually, I'll talk about 2, yeah.
Goats.
And another thing is about poultry,
Yeah,
poultry keeping, yeah. Because those are good ventures that somebody can get a lot of fortune from there because at the end of the day, the anything that you sell from those animals are the ones that it will give you some fortune, yeah. The reason why I've selected those two domestic animals is because a chicken can give you hen almost daily. A cow can give you enough milk to sell and sustain yourself. That's the reason, yeah. But when you're venturing into farming, it is good to integrate different kinds of animal so that if this venture fails, at least these other one
The other one
rescue the
will-
other. And we have something called mutualism in this farming, yeah. When maybe say the remains of feed in poultry house remains, you take them to pig. When remains from cow's house remains, you take them to actually to the sheep and goat. So integrating both of them is a good thing. So even though you want to focus in one venture, make sure that you have other ventures so that you can just put them together. Yeah.
Oscar,
What
what
about
about
camels?
camels?
Yeah, camels, like where there is a hot climate, especially in Kenya, many camels are in the areas like actually in the areas like Isiolo, the likes of Isiolo, they thrive very well. Areas of Meru and the northern region, yeah, they thrive very well. Here we see only horses when we have maybe festive period is when we see camel, where people climb on the camel and enjoy themselves.
Which animal's meat is the most expensive in Kenya?
Yeah, as for now, actually it is the is it chicken meat? Because
Chicken meat is the most expensive
yeah,
in Kenya.
it is the most expensive
Then
in
goat
Kenya.
meat. Yeah, cow's meat is not very expensive.
Yeah, and rabbits, they can give you a lot of
A lot of
meat or what?
what are the?
Okay, for a rabbit, that's a good venture, but people have not put focus in it because because okay, finding a, we call them a grown-up person raising a rabbit is very hard.
Yeah, sure.
Like in Kenya, a lot of people who venture in these rabbit farming are the children. So that means because they have that passion of you see the way rabbits look very well, because I have a script on rabbit. You can see even the way the rabbit is just we call it is the way it is rubbing its face. Kids enjoy a lot looking at them.
You have a our some garden, sure.
Yeah, this is awesome garden. I'll be posting it tomorrow because I'll be having a script on my journey from Eldoret, the way I found things are. So tomorrow you'll be seeing the way it is. I don't want to show the camera so that you have a look at it because it is not satisfying. It is not satisfying. Yeah, we know some guinea pigs. Yeah, do you know guinea pigs? Guinea pigs, they look like a rabbit. Yeah, they look like a rabbit, but they don't have big ears. Yeah, something
Yeah.
small. They call
Something
them
small.
panyulaya. Yeah,
Panulaya, sure.
yeah, rats from Europe, what? From the other side. Yeah, they are that's a really good venture, but the same to rabbit. A lot of kids keep them. Yeah, because I've seen some of the guinea pigs. But have you ever seen a guinea pig in Korealand?
No.
Because the last time I saw guinea pig inside of Maseno, that is near Kisumu. Yeah, it is true. Chicken is more expensive than goats and cows. Yes, it is very expensive.
Because the thigh of a chicken, you're going to get it in more than 300 shillings. And when like 300 to 200. But when you go to get a cow meat of 150, you eat all of it, but
but for chicken
for
meat,
chicken,
it's
just
very
even one
expensive.
person will not be satisfied.
Yeah, now Foskaya says that that emoji means poo. Yeah, so the poo from the rabbit can be used as manure. Yeah,
Yeah.
a very good manure.
Fosca is poor. Yeah.
Yes, a very good manure. Thanks Musimo Joel for sending us love. Remember to subscribe to Musimo Joel's
He's also a
channel.
YouTuber by the way.
Yeah, I was with the Musimo today. Yeah,
Okay.
I just went to visit. He's a very good farmer. Actually, he's venturing into farming. The guy does actually. I can't even say he does very well. Yeah, he's a good farmer. I was today with him, and I really learned a lot from him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a talented farmer.
Yes, not even that, he has that passion of farming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are just a dedicated person, a really dedicated person.
Musimo, that's a very good farmer by the way.
Yes.
Okay. Musimo, there's a question here for you. Musimo Joel, what animal do you farm? Okay, this is a question for Musimo. I wonder what's the price of oxtail in Kenya. What is oxtail?
Oxtail.
Yeah.
Is it tail from the oxen? The bull's tail, or
What is oxtail? Maybe I've not gotten that thing clearly. Maybe you can.
yes, please elaborate about the oxtail, because me, I'm thinking about a tail from an animal, a tail from a cow. Yeah, guys, just let's subscribe to that YouTube channel from for Musimo Joel, so that he can get a lot of subscribers. I'll be posting a video with him I'll be having a video with him tomorrow, so I'll show you what he ventures in, and you guys can really appreciate for this dedicated person. Yeah, I like the spirit that he has.
They don't know, say. Sure.
Sure, we don't know.
Sure, that's one.
Yeah, it's being just realistic. Yeah. Oxtail. Okay. Yeah, here in Kenya we consume everything. I don't think except the content in the intestinal is only the thing that is being thrown. Yeah, maybe we don't. Let's use another language. Maybe we can know what it means.
To watch in suspense next to Joy.
So yeah, kanga and kangaroo. So
kanga, yeah.
Kanga the guinea fowl.
Yeah.
Kangaroo are just the kangaroos.
That tail of the cow.
But I was talking about the tail from the cow. Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, yeah. The tail from the cow has a lot of actually it has a lot of things that you can make it with. One of it, after getting the meat from the tail, somebody can take that that tail to make it with it a panga.
A panga,
you know, yeah.
Sure.
The holder of a panga. Somebody, I think I could be having a panga here, so that I can show you people the way it has been improvised to make the handle of a panga. And apart from that, some people use those the end of those tails for removing dirt on maybe shelves. It works even in the kinyozi. Somebody wipes you. Even in politicians have those tails.
Sure.
Yesterday I was passing through Homa Bay, and I saw one of the politicians having that oxtail, yeah, doing some magic, some water, so that it splashes to people when they are passing with their motorcades.
I've seen people use the contents of the intestines to make a soup. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reality. We call them ochuri.
Yeah. Ochuri is very good. Yeah.
Yeah, ochuri. I was telling somebody yesterday that there is a content.
And nyama choma.
Yeah, there is a content from the intestine. In our local language, we call it ochuri. So a lot of people use it when they are taking mutura, they are taking nyama choma. Yeah, they are dipping it in that soup. Then they eat, especially the elderly people.
Forever humble, thanks.
Thank you.
We will have you on the next day, stream on Sunday.
So we will be having our next live on Sunday. You people are welcome, because it is now, we have now taken 1 hour 23 minutes. So because this being one of the first live that we are venturing in, so that means we have to end. Let me just finish this text, then we wind. I've seen some people, oh no, that one we announced. I don't think I can survive in Kenya. You will survive, because not everything is edible. Yeah,
you are addicted.
Yes, not everything is edible. Yeah, you only select what you can consume and leave what you won't consume. In my country, we use the skin of the cow panga to make the belt. Yeah, even in Kenya we have the Masai who use the skin from the cow to make pangas and to make the belt. Actually, one of the belt that I'm wearing is made from the skin of an animal. Even the shoes, some people use them to make shoes. It's back.
For sky, mutura and cow soup. Sure.
Yeah, mutura. Yeah, sure. People consume mutura over here in Kenya. And it tastes. Do you eat mutura?
Yeah, sure, I eat it.
Yeah, Lucas here likes mutura, and a lot of people churi. Like mutura and that soup from the intestine that we were talking about. Yeah, the ochuri. People dip it there. Yeah, Lucas, you can tell us how it tastes, the feeling for that.
It's very nice, by the way. When you get it, it is hot. Then you put it inside that intestine. Then you eat aside pull, then you leave it to warm, then you put it inside. You use a toothpick to eat. It's very, very interesting, guys, for sure.
Okay.
In my country, they eat crocodile tail. Is that eaten in Kenya?
So something about the crocodile tail, I've not seen that happening in Kenya because the wildlife, they have their own regulations. When you want to slaughter wildlife, you have to seek for permission and good reason why you should do that.
Yeah.
Because what I know, one thing that people slaughter a wild animal is when it is suffering. Yeah, there is something that we call that word is very hard. Yeah, people just make the animal sleep because it is suffering. Yeah,
Me crocodile tail.
yeah, crocodile tail. Me, I haven't seen somebody eating crocodile tail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, on Sunday we'll be live, and we'll be live on my channel. So the time that we started this YouTube channel, will be live on my channel. So prepare so many questions to ask me, and we'll be together also. We'll be running the lives together. So join the live stream on Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, there will be a live stream on Sunday, so you people are. Yes, there is actually not even one. We have a lot of them, but all these actually they are being regulated by the wildlife services. So for me, I've never tested. Even for a lot of people here in Kenya, they have not tested.
Tested it.
Yes, they have not tested. Yeah, people, do you eat turkey eggs? Some people consume turkey eggs, but for me, I've not consumed. I've never tasted turkey eggs. I only take, we take hen eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, hen.
Yes,
hen
eggs. So I'll be winding up this video so that we can see each other maybe on a Sunday, so that we can do another live, or if any live that will be in between there, I'll have to tell you prior so that we can attend that live and learn something the way we have learned something today. I really appreciate for your time, guys, and I really appreciate that. So I have to wind it from there so that we can do other things. Okay, I will try because Sunday is Mother's Day, and I think that time I'll be under. Okay, bye bro. Okay, let me wind there so that I think there is a brother of mine will be attending a live from here. That is Simo Joel. He told me that he'll be doing a live. I think when he'll be live, we will join the live that he'll be in that other end. So for now, goodbye people. Lucas, you can just tell goodbye to the people.
Goodbye people. If the first time you're coming across me, Lucas the Traveler, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification. Remember, on Sunday at this particular time, Fosky, don't miss the board on Sunday kindly. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, don't miss on Sunday. And at least we have learned something. Let us keep on learning. Goodbye for now till we meet again. So I've seen yes, I'll be going live at 6:30. The reason why we had our live this early is because actually we don't have electricity. Yeah, we don't have electricity over here. That's why we did our live so early, so that when darkness reaches, we will have been done with this live. Yeah, we really appreciate. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye
Till we meet again. Goodbye, guys.